fittingly named in part for its considerable elevation. We're at Empower Field at Mile High here in Denver, Colorado. The punter, Jack Fox, to get this one started. And off we go from Denver. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Straight to the air they go. No luck on the connection. It's incomplete.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. First give of the game here to Chase Brown. And it's a 3-yard gain through the traffic. Play stopped by Damone Clark. And it's a nickel look by the Raiders. 3rd down coming up. They're throwing it. Completes this one to Chase. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They managed 22 on the rip and a 1st down. Now they'll throw out of the gun. Able to get it to Moore. And he takes it across the 30 before heading out. The drive picks up here, 1st and 10. Straight ahead, it's Brown. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. All right, here we go, 2nd down. Throwing with a blitz on the way. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up.
Makes it 3rd down and 12 yards to go.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Oh, he trucked that defender. And he gets in. Touchdown, Denver! The Broncos finish up an excellent opening series. What an outstanding opening series, partner. They just wore down that defense as they marched their way to the end zone.
Yeah, it took a whole bunch of that opening script to find a touchdown, but it showed just how well designed that script was. It was the right sequence of plays to keep that ball moving and find the end zone, getting your offense established in its top gear right here early on.
Stonehouse now to kick this one away. Starting from the 5. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. They're out and set, 1st and 10. He's on the move. Completed here to Johnston. And he pushes it up across the 30 before going out.
You know, Kate, that really is one of the benefits that comes with experience. You'll feel it. Right? Look at the quarterback, never seeing the rush, never looking at the rush. Instead, eyes are downfield, and the big play follows.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
That sure ended up being a worst-case scenario. Pass rush just kept coming and bearing down. And he was looking for an escape that wasn't there. It's just one of those plays in hindsight, Kate, where you really got to understand, I got to cut bait.
Caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out. And this return will reach the end zone. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos pull out in front further, 13-zip. Cardi now for the PAT. And he sends the point after right through the uprights. And the Broncos drive out to an early 14-0 lead. Nice little energy on their sideline after that fumble return scored, and with plenty of energy, he'll send this one away. Fielded just shy of the end zone. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
The Raiders take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
They'll get this drive started. First and 10. Off the play fake, he'll throw. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Broncos are going to have it after his second interception of the season. Ball at the 33 for first down.
At the 33-yard line.
Brown on the inside give. And they limit the damage just a few yards on that gain. Play stopped by Damone Clark. Second down now, 7 to go.
A 3-yard pickup brings up second and 7 at the 31-yard line.
From the 31. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up fourth down.
Kate, I've seen a one-step drop. I've seen a 3, a 5, a 7. Some of the boots and play actions get more depth, but a 20-step drop? That's not going to cut it, except for this defense that just adds a whole bunch of negative yards to that play.
A 58-yard attempt.
And he missed it. It's no good. But a flag came down, and if it's defensive, they could get another look at 3. Thought he had a chance to block it, but he ends up wiping out the kicker instead, and that's going to award their offense a first down. Running it after the penalty. He's only going to manage to get back to the line. Justin Matabike making that stop. Second and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Now looking to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. Now for that defense, who puts a sack on the board.
Looking for his wide receiver there. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. It'll be a field goal try now for Joshua Carty. He better get all of this one. It's got a ways to go. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that one was beautifully struck. It goes right down the middle. Stonehouse now to kick this one away. And that's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else. So that football coming out to the 30-yard line. Offense ready to begin this drive. First and 10. They'll run. First gives to Zach Charbonnet. No progress on first down, and that'll bring up second and 10.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
Second and 10 now. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. Throwing from the gun here. He has the first over the middle. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that's good for a Raiders first. We've arrived at the end of one on Thursday night. 17-0 is our score. We'll get you back to Mile High after this. Time now for the second quarter. Raiders in possession. They'll try to attack this deficit starting with 1st and 10. Headed out right. Johnston brings it in. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play. They are throwing it again. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown! The Raiders fighting back and shaving 6 off that lead. It seems like a lot of the time, Brock, even if the results aren't quite as flashy every rep, tight ends are even more reliable scorers than a lot of receivers are when it comes to the passing game.
Yeah, I would agree with that, but there's also a lot more real estate for them to work with, right? Think of the receivers. They got to deal with the sidelines, that 12th defender. Many of these tight ends, they've got a ton of field to work with, and when they prove to the quarterback they can be a difference maker, he'll look for them.
Fox now to kick this one away. He's going to field this at the 2. Big lick from the coverage team there, and that's going to stop the return before it can get to the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Now a shotgun handoff to Brown. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
Back now, pressure on its way. And this one's dropped for what would have been a nice gain. First time this game they've looked to him. So it's 2nd down coming up.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Looking to the air here. Catch is made down the right sideline. He finds 37 yards on the play to move those chains. To the line we go. They're set, 1st and 10. Throwing now from the gun. Into a crowd, and that pass is intercepted. Rick Woolen with the INT.
All the QBs in this league, they love their slot guys. We see it all over the NFL, that close relationship between quarterback and slot receiver. They play in such, well, just such chemistry. But then when you get a defender that can get in the middle of it and mix it up and read and react in that kind of way, you get interceptions right out of the slot. That is a job well done.
That throw finds Johnston. And he's able to cross the 40 before going out. It's a 30-yard play, Brock, and they've got a fresh set of downs.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
It's an 8-yard pickup, and they're going to have 2nd and 2 next. Now it's DTR. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Charbonnet now up the middle. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs. Now after the run, we see he's visibly shaken up. Team medical staffers headed over to take a look. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards. Working quickly here. Throwing now off play action. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Mike Sandra still makes the play. Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. From the gun, again to Brown. And he's just spinning his wheels, man, this entire first half. They drop him behind the line.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
On target to Musgrave. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. That brings us to the 2-minute warning here at Mile High. The Broncos looking for a bigger lead before the break. Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7. This has been a trend, yet another interception. And the Raiders are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. Well, no doubt there was some doom and gloom on the sideline following their interception, right? But a little bit of new life now as their defense picks him up, gets it right back for them.
Hey, I am all for a nice little game of one-upmanship between these two defenses. You picked our guy off, fine. We'll answer right away. See how you follow that up.
Buying some time right. He's got him. That's Addison. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Give him 30 yards on that one. And that's good for a Raiders first. From the red zone now. He brings it in. And in, touchdown, Las Vegas. Now the 2nd time we've had the privilege of calling a touchdown pass to him in this opening half, Brock, and you're starting to get the feeling that he isn't done yet.
Well, but defensively, Kate, you got to do something different. It's kind of like a pitcher who gives up a home run and then a 2nd home run to that same guy. You are not going to give him a pitch to hit, and this defense has got to start taking this receiver away.
That one right down the middle. And the Raiders cut the lead down to 4. We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. And that kick is going to go out of bounds, and you know what that means. That ball's headed to the 40. Well, we knew it, Brock, and now they know it too. That one was on their defense. New slated downs to approach here from the 40. Shotgun snap, they're gonna throw. He completes it in traffic. And they're gonna bring him down just on the other side of midfield. Give him 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
Sideline. And he gets in. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos grow their lead just before halftime. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period, end of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
Cardi now for the PAT. And the extra point is up, and it is good. And the Broncos drive their lead to 11. Stonehouse now to kick this one away. Has this at the 6. And he's walloped just as he gets across the 25. What a hit. He's down shy of the 30. Just over 30 seconds left in the half as they come to the line. DTR looking to throw. Escapes the pocket. That's Jefferson. The ball's out. The ball's out. He lost it. And the Broncos corral it. And they quickly stop him before he gets much on the return. First down, ball at the 36. Throwing now, following the turnover. Throwing deep for the end zone. And that one is incomplete, and the clock stops with 18 seconds to go.
You know, as a QB, I'm going to note that in the back of my head. That was a heck of a break. Knocks the ball away. DBs like that, they tend to, once they get one hand on the ball, have a pretty good beat on you and can get two hands on it the next time.
And he'll go down here at the 16. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you as we're about set to begin the 3rd quarter. Stonehouse now to kick this one away. Returnable from the 2. And in the end, Brock, an exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30.
We don't always know what's said there at halftime, Kate, in the locker room. Some of the adjustments offensively and defensively, but I can assure you the special teams coach pulled his kick return team aside and said, listen, we have a chance here down double digits to spark this game. Let's go out and get a great return to set the offense up for success. And that's exactly what they did.
And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's good for a Raiders first. They give it to him again. And he's brought down for a loss.
You know, that's so hard for me, Kate. That's the type of effort that deserves better when it comes to the results. It's going to show up as a negative run on the stat sheet, but that was not the runner's fault. He did all he could to fight to get back to the line, but this defense just kept swarming.
And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
A gain of 12. First down, Raiders.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And they stop him after a good run that takes him down inside the 40. Give him 9 yards. He almost moved the chains there. It's going to be 2nd and 1. This is Charbonnet heading right. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
Hey, I know the temptation is there. If I'm thinking in the booth, I know that play caller is too. That could have been a chance to be aggressive. Not the case. Go get the first down like they did, and a new set of downs to work with.
Option design here. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Now he'll throw off the play fake. This is reeled in by Wilson. And he gets this down inside the red zone before going out. And they've got themselves another 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. Another try following the sack. Buys time, rolling right. He finds Neighbors right side. And he's in. Touchdown! The Raiders cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Malik Neighbors with a touchdown. Raiders leaving the offense out there. They want to add 2 more to that touchdown.
The Raiders will line up for the 2-point.
Trying for it on the ground. This is short of the end zone, although there is a flag down, so this may not be over. Easy call for the officials there. He was offsides at the snap, and that's going to cost him. Getting another shot at 2 here. He's throwing for it. Bails out of the pocket quick. And they get the 2-point conversion. He's in. The lead Critical two-point play there, Brock. The conversion puts them now in range of tying this sucker up with a field goal.
So different for everybody in the building, right? A three-point game, and especially different for the kicker. He wasn't needed there, but get yourself ready. Your defense does the job. You may need a game-tying field goal at some point soon.
Volley set up, and it's away. Just a three-point game now. Fielded at the 7. In pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Makes the grab in bounds, left side. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. A pickup there of 33 yards. And the Broncos will have a 1st down. New set of downs for him at the 38. They'll run here on 1st down. A flag's down as he stops. Looks like this one's on the offense. So now, partner, got to reevaluate what to do on this next snap because the holding call pushes him back quite a ways. Throwing with a blitz on the way. He's got a man left.
That's a pretty similar result to a 1st down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. He's going to throw this one. Completes this one to Chase. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. That's 16 on the pickup. And that'll be good for a Denver 1st. Fakes the handoff, now to throw. And a man is there to knock that away.
And you ask a lot of your defenders on that field. It is not easy to play defense in today's NFL. Not only stay in their assignment's hip pocket, but to make plays on the ball as it arrives. He was challenged with an intermediate throw, and he swatted it away with ease.
2nd and 10 now. Cut near the goal line. It's a Denver touchdown. They're in a close game. They needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this 2-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
That one splits the uprights. And the Broncos make it a 10-point ball game. Stonehouse now to kick this one away. This return starts at the 5. He stopped on the return at the 27. They're out and set, 1st and 10. The give now out of the shotgun. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. We've reached the end of the third. First and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Here's DTR to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Now this is the dreaded sight anytime there's a sack. He's hurting after taking that hit, and they're going to get out there to check on him. Trying again following the sack. Chased out to his right. Completed here to Johnston. And they make the tackle at the 38. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down. New set of downs for him at the 38. They'll throw on first. Throwing all the way to the end zone here. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. That throw doesn't lead to 6. So that brings up second down. Setting up a throw. Quick slant caught by Neighbors. And he's all the way home. Touchdown, Vegas! The Raiders make it a 4-point game here in the 4th. Malik Neighbors with a touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. That one right down the middle. And the Raiders cut it to a field goal game. Volley set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. A give now to Brown. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
That's got to be so frustrating for the runner. You're fighting the good fight. You even ripped through a tackle to stay afloat, but the blocking can't buy you enough time or room to even get back to the line of scrimmage.
He throws a big game downfield. And they make the stop. We're going to say it about the 37-yard line. They get 38 out of the play. And the Broncos will have a first down. Markers reset, ball at the 37. Throwing now on first down. Rolling left, buying some time. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. Goal to go, they're passing. Couldn't connect right side, it's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. It's 2nd and goal. Now it's Brown. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss. They've held him out twice. Here we go, 3rd and goal. Looking to throw. We'll put way too much on that one, Brock. Over the end zone and out.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Tracking for it, and it's good! And they're going to grow their lead late, but still a 1-score ball game.
So after that make, a field goal won't cost him a lead, but a touchdown still ties it, or likely probably puts them down a point. Okay, this is one of those moments where the defense now has clarity. They know what the stakes are and what they have to defend.
His return gets him to the 32-yard line before he's taken down.
Hey, Kate, the best kick returners I was ever around, really at any level, they want this opportunity. They want their chance to help their team. They know they're down, but they also know that return, especially a good one like this, can set the offense up for success.
Catch is made down the right sideline. They get 22 on that one. And that's good for a Raiders first. One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. And it took a couple of guys to haul him down there after a gain of just 1.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
Here we go, 2nd and 9. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
They connect on the deep shot. And he finds him in the end zone for the touchdown. The Raiders find a way to tie it late. Jordan Addison, the touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the Raiders take the lead on that successful kick. Fox now to kick this one away. Starting from the 5. Oh, he eats a hit to bring an end to that return right near the 25. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Setting up to pass. Has him on the quick hitter. And he crosses the sideline a yard or two beyond, it looks like the 30. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. He'll look to throw it. Finds a seam down the middle. And he's down. Looks like they made the stop at the 46-yard line. It's a gain of 22. And that'll be good for a Denver first. Here he is to throw. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Trying to find his tight end. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down. Back to throw. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. Really pushing the envelope on 2nd down, but the deep shot doesn't work. That was Jamar Chase he was looking for there. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. Looking to throw it. That's complete to Musgrave. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. The defense calls a timeout. That's their first. Wary of the clock here, Brock, but at least all their timeouts are still available. It's 1st and 10. Flushed out of the pocket. Gets the feet in. That's a catch. Just a couple of yards here as he heads for the sideline. 2nd down now, 7 to go. He'll throw it yet again. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. Picked off by Junior Colson. Oh, man, Brock, they decided to air it out in pursuit of a touchdown that time, but it's intercepted, and the visit to the red zone comes up empty.
And that one stings, Kate. It really does. You have a limited opportunity that looks in that close, particularly as we get through the 2nd half. The ones you get, you have to finish with points.
And he just hucks this one away. It wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down. Wow, they're going to pass it here. On the move, headed right. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. He doesn't slide down, and he pays for it. A big shot sends him to the ground. We have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their first. He's back to throw. Complete beyond the marker. Here he goes again. And he flips the field for them before being taken down. Timeout taken by the defense. They're 2nd. So a massive gain, and all of a sudden we've got 1st and 10 inside the red zone. And they'll advance this down to the 5-yard line. Now the Broncos take their 3rd and final timeout. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now. Oh, look at this. He's setting up to throw. Forced out to his right. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete. Another chance at it on 2nd and goal, still from the 5. They are throwing it again. catch that should end this game and seal this win. Touchdown! Now a big two-point try coming for these Raiders.
The Raiders will
He's throwing for it. He's on the move. And he won't get away. They bring him down. The sack prevents them from adding another 2 more to that lead. Fox now to kick this one away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a...
over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 30. One final shot here. Trying to push it deep downfield. It's intercepted. That will do it. And the Raiders make one final massive play, and that finishes the win. So it's a road win for the Raiders in this one. And it's going to be remembered quite a bit for the defensive effort right there at the end to steal away the last bits of hope from the opposing sideline with that interception, Brock, and officially end this game. So for my partner, Brock Heward, and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott, saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. So long, everybody. The Raiders winners, as we'll see you next time from Denver.